This is how it happened. This is how Merc's mashups died.
Alright.
Chris, what would you do if one day you just clipped out of reality by accident? Like you were walking down the hallway at school and somebody bumped you and your velocity was such that you were actually able to clip past the lockers and through the wall and into the void?
That depends. Is this a blue hell scenario, or am I still walking around on infrastructure that is outside of the bounds of the world?
Penguin hates Two-Face, man.
That's hilarious that you call it a blue hell scenario, because that reminds me of, like, have you ever heard of the gray goo scenario? Like a scientific potential bomb?
Sorry, something about potential bomb? I missed.
Yeah, so the gray goo scenario is like a hypothetical thing that could happen. It's like science fiction, but it could be real one day. The gray goo scenario is like, what if we made a bomb that instead of like exploding and then that's it, what if it like changes the infrastructure and everything it comes in contact with, and it makes more of itself, right? So like you detonate the bomb and it splashes some gray goo everywhere, but everything that gray goo touches, it just like disintegrates, metabolizes, and then exerts more gray goo. In a matter of hours, like the entire Earth would be gray goo. So that's the gray goo event. Like that could possibly happen if you made a weapon like that. It could easily get out of hand and just consume every atom it ever came in contact with. So the gray goo event, I like how you call it the blue hell scenario. That reminds me of like a real like DEFCON 5. Like that's a real name for it.
Yeah, no.
But that, you know, blue hell is when you're falling forever, so you can't see the world anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Blue hell
I'm going to go ahead and say if it was... Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to go ahead and say if it was a blue hell scenario, obviously you would not be happy. Because, like, you can't pause in real life and select last checkpoint, so you're falling forever. But let's imagine there is a little bit of a collision, like on the ground below, like some fail-safe. Just in case you fall out of the world, there's a little bit of collision. And you're just able to walk around like 6 feet under the ground, but looking up through the ground as though it's transparent.
So, is the collision everywhere on that plane? Or is there a spot where I could conceivably fall down and go into blue hell?
I'm going to go ahead and say the game designers just had a moment of smartness. And they were like, well, we don't want to blue hell anyone. So they just like selected the entire world plane and put like another floor of collision just like slightly below that.
Yeah,
so
but
let's say that
Zach, it's 6 feet
everywhere.
below that. I can't get back up.
Well, what if we have it so that the terrain slopes with the real life terrain, right? So that if you're like on a hill, there's like a part that goes up and a part that goes down, but with the hill, like with the sea level of the land. So potentially you could stand on the tall part of the hill and try and jump to the short part.
Give me a second. It said
the tall part of your bottom reality.
Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Continue what you were saying with the sloping.
Right. So, you know, you could potentially get to a tall, like the top of the hill of your lower collision reality and jump to the bottom of the hill in the upper reality. Anyway, Barbara Gordo.
Time
Hello,
to feel
Gordon.
sad.
Identity confirmed.
Time to feel bad. Do you remember when she was alive at the beginning of this game for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Alfred, pull up the footage from the Batwings on board.
You were silent for so long, I thought you were just going to be like, too soon.
It was a bit longer than 5 minutes,
I thought
but
you were offended.
well, it was a bit longer than 5 minutes, but yeah.
It felt really short. Like, I thought she was going to be in the game, you know, like as a member of the team.
I mean, she was in the game.
No, I mean, like, as a...
Listen to me very carefully.
You know what I mean.
You need to lock down that room. We can't let the infected get out.
Of course. Tell me.
Henry!
That's enough from you. Well, look who's
Whoa, what are you doing here?
How's it going, Bat Brain? It's been a while.
Harley Quinn.
So you do remember me. That's weird, because you killed the only thing I ever loved. And now I find you've been keeping a whole new generation of Jokers to yourself. I know.
Yeah, she
Who
was.
voices her? Is that Tara Strong?
That is Tara Strong. I think in the first game, Arlene
Oh my
Sorkin,
God.
who actually does voice her in the animated
Need to
series.
get to the movie studios.
Please be quick, sir. Miss Quinn is clear.
That was in
What's upsetting? I hear Twilight Sparkle in that.
yeah in Arkham Asylum. I think she's voiced by Arlene Sorkin, who was her original animated series voice. By the way, we just unlocked another season of Infamy mission. So, do you want to do a Mr. Freeze mission?
No, I
Dude, fucking why not? Oh, hey, Joker.
great tribute act. They'd better not kill Robin Bats. I had the idea first.
Better not be killing Robin. I have the copyright on that.
Ain't
It's
nobody
like-
around these parts gonna be killing Robin.
It's like
Except for me.
It's like Joker. You can't copyright murder, and that's when he shoots you.
And then he says
and then he's like, "How sad. We live in a society."
no, come on. I wanted to do a copyright-based one-liner.
I'm attempting to establish radio contact, but there's too much interference.
Send me the coordinates.
Oh no, there actually was a plot line in the animated series where this dude was this
Wait,
dude
no, I
used-
got it. Before you say that, let me say this. I got it. A guy's like, but the Joker, you can't copyright murder. And then the Joker goes "Pow," and kills him.
Oh,
and
I
then
forgot.
He blows off the gun.
I forgot
Wait,
about
let me say the
this.
fucking thing. I fucking just came up with this. It's really good.
Go ahead.
I wanted to do Joker one-liner about copyright. So you can't copyright murder, and then the Joker kills him, and then he blows off the gun, and then he goes, "I know, I tried, but they won't send me my royalties."
Yep. I forgot about this. Normally I would do this before the mission that we just started, but
It's the toughest yet.
I forgot he was here. So I thought, that's weird. Normally this happens before I go to this point in the game. Ah, damn it! I hit the counter button.
Harley's successor can
God damn it.
challenge and avoid getting hit.
I am retrying the challenge.
Go.
Avoid getting hit.
Oh, come on, really?
Jesus. Brutal. Is this the last one?
Yeah.
You can do better than that.
Well, starting off strong.
Oh.
Yeah.
Starting off super good.
Yeah, if you overcommit to your moves, you don't have enough time to counter, even if you hit the button in time.
Mm.
So like you have to counter as soon as you see them winding up for an attack.
Hey, so the recording is doing okay, right? Like the encoding thing, and then you hit start recording again?
Yeah, I restarted the recording.
Okay, cool. I don't know. For a moment there, I just didn't know where we were on that. Like, man, I hope we got this.
You are to be commended, Azrael. You have passed the test. I will contact you when I have made my decision.
There is
Oh,
no
man.
decision to make, Batman. I am ready now.
I decide how this works, not you.
Every moment you waste, Gotham falls deeper into the abyss. Make your decision fast, or she will be lost forever.
Sir, we have a positive ID on
All right.
Azrael. His real name is Michael Lane. He was a GCPD officer before he was dismissed due to psychological issues. And then, well,
Oh.
he seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth.
That must have been when he was recruited by the Order of Saint Dumas.
Not disappeared. He's right here.
The bad computer
Ultra
picked
literal
up a
Batman.
regularity in Lane's physiology. I've not seen anything like this before.
Upload the data to the clock tower. I can analyze it from there.
Right you are, sir.
Alright. And now we go back to the clock tower, because I'm a fool and forgot this was here. See, normally...
Alright, say it with me now. Say it with me now. Pasta Pazzoul, I am a fool.
Pasta Pazzoul, I am a fool. So, normally what
You
happens...
didn't really have to, but thanks.
What normally happens is, like, I go into the, Oh, hi. Okay.
Oh, hey, buddy.
That's it. Who knows? Maybe there's an evil court jester in there.
So normally what happens when I do this is, like, I do the Azrael mission, then I come over to the clock tower, and because that coincides with this part of the story, I go over here, I touch the photo, you know, to reminisce about the sad times, and then I switch it over to the lab, and then this has like 2 prompts on it, which is to either, you know, find the cloudburst or analyze Azrael's brainwaves.
Right, see, there was supposed to be like a confluence of things happening here at once.
Yeah, but I didn't do it this time, so yeah.
It's a surgically implanted microprocessor interfacing with the temporal lobe, the region of the brain used for storing and accessing memories.
Which memories, sir?
Visualizing now.
Azrael, protector of faith, defender of purity. The Order of Saint Dumas has safeguarded Gotham for over 500 years. And it is your sworn duty
Damn it, I'm coughing.
to continue our legacy. You have studied the Dark Knight for years, learning his every strategy, analyzing his every tactic, perfecting his every move.
Apparently this dude was a LARPer.
Now it is time to complete your mission.
Well, I mean, did we not get that from the outfit and the sword
For
already?
his worthy and trusted successor. Only when
Oh, he
have
played
won
football.
the Batman's trust.
And then he went into LARP, and then he became a cop, and then he went back to LARPing.
His intentions do seem pure, sir. Are you suggesting these
Well, you know, that's a career path we can all aspire to, really.
From Arkham City. It's the Order's sacred language. They've implanted markers into Lane's memories to modify his behavior unconsciously. If I can find the other markers, I'll be able to reconstruct the
So
waveform
basically the
and
Order
reveal
of
the
Saint
message.
Dumas is using mind control. Hold on, where's...
Okay.
So we gotta find the markers.
I mean, I kind of got that from the fucking microprocessor and the... Ooh, look at Babyface.
Scanning that marker has reconstructed part of the waveform. It's working.
So, like, he doesn't even have this desire authentically. It's implanted within him. Go find Batman and be better than him.
There it is.
Another portion of the waveform
Football?
has been restored.
Football. John Madden.
Football. I downloaded that text-to-speech program on my PC. Let me know if you ever want something in the Moonbase Alpha voice.
One more marker to find and scan.
Let's see. There should
I'm
be...
Batman.
Ah, there it is.
I should make it say I'm Batman.
This is some Assassin's Creed shit right here.
This should reveal the message.
Going into the Animus
Yeah,
and
man,
finding
fucking...
the hidden symbols.
Well, this is actually like, you know, the fucking Templars all throughout history.
He prevents the evil.
You know, like, look how deep they've permeated. They're in our football players,
So
our
here's the
football players,
here's the
and even our
subconscious
football players.
Proven yourself. Wait for your
here's the subconscious message.
Strike him down. Take your rightful place as Gotham's new guardian. A
Oh,
guardian
boy.
wholly willing and relentless in his quest to protect this city.
Oh my god. Are we gonna fight this guy?
How will you stop him?
I don't know. Are we?
Lane.
Yeah, we fucking are.
I am Azrael. To the Order of Saint Dumas.
The Order has lied to you, stolen your free will.
Liar, you stand in the way of true justice.
We're on the same side.
You know, this guy was cooler when he didn't talk as much.
No, I know who I am. I know what I am doing.
In that case, the choice is yours.
And the choice is literally his.
Oh my god!
So what we gonna do,
Wait, so
Zach?
you can just leave or fight him?
What we gonna do? Are we gonna...
Dark Knight
Oh.
must be slain.
Oh my god.
The sword compels me.
The blade calls.
Christopher Merkel Studios.
It's
Look me in the eye and tell me that you don't want to fight Batman right now.
I don't want to fight
You
Batman.
can't. Well, you're only saying that because you're brainwashed. Let's fight him, dude. Let's fucking do this. He's holding it backwards like a keyblade.
Okay, we got a couple of choices.
Don't
Gotta
fucking walk
cut-
towards the door and trigger the leave. Kick his ass.
the Batman.
Kill Batman or break the sword.
Kill Batman. Kill Batman. Wait, does this have long-reaching consequences, or if you hit kill Batman, do we just fight him?
It's got
Strike
got
down
kind of consequences.
Kill him.
It will determine how the end of this story plays out.
Oh man. Okay. Well then.
Will be yours.
Not the
What
end
do
of the
we do?
main story. Not the end of the main story. Just the
Okay.
end of this side story.
Kill him.
Okay, but so if you kill Batman, you don't then play through the rest of the game as Azrael. It's not that kind of game. This game doesn't have that kind of balls.
Be yours.
Well, Zach, do you think I can kill Batman? Do you think I can
I
actually
don't
kill
think-
Batman?
I don't think you have a chance in hell. It's just the misleading button prompt that's making me think it's possible.
Will be yours.
Fucking do it. X.
X?
Strike down.
All right. Universe? Zach picked X.
It didn't have to
Nice!
end like this, Michael. The choice was always yours.
Boom! Fuck yeah.
So what happens if you
cold cocked.
so what happens if you choose to break the sword, or you can actually leave before even picking up the sword? And what happens is he gets in the elevator and he says that he's going to go hunt down the Order of Saint Dumas for messing with his head.
Mm.
But instead, you chose to create a villain, Zach.
Well, hey. It's a long and time-honored tradition that dates back to when the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stole Billy Baxter's car or whatever.
The Order have existed for centuries. They have more than
Yeah, because now, okay, in his mind, this just reinforces that Batman is a bad guy and needs to be stopped.
Your method has become tainted by that evil.
Or are you driving slow to get all his dialogue out?
No
Yep.
better than the monsters you fight.
And where has your code gotten you? You fill this city with every breath you take.
Wait, Batman is the king of you're no better than the monsters you fight.
You will have to kill me.
You know that won't happen.
Then our fight continues, Batman. Until one of us dies.
Oh,
Where do you stand on that?
We could have been buddies with that. We could have been buddies with this guy.
Yeah.
I always choose to break the sword because I like hero Azrael better than villain Azrael.
Well, I thought we'd have an awesome fight sequence with him, so I wanted to swing the sword. But, you know, where do you stand on that? Batman's no worse than the criminals he fights? I think that, you know, his no killing rule is like an obvious attempt to try and find something, anything that he can, you know, say that sets him apart and makes him not as bad as that.
I think the problem is his no killing rule is far too binary.
Gotham's evil has flourished under
Yeah.
You know,
and the innocent condemned.
like when he doesn't
Like,
kill the
Batman's
Joker.
an idiot who can't even solve...
When he doesn't kill the Joker, he
He's giving you a run for your money, Bats.
like when Joker goes on to kill like millions of people, that's on Batman.
Yeah.
He had the
Hey,
chance,
Barbara Gordon.
he didn't take it.
Oh no, he just put her in a wheelchair.
Defiler of flesh. You shall be punished.
Oh yeah, the villains talk to each other.
That's cool.
Okay, what you got, Harv?
You should have stayed away tonight, Dent.
How many times have we done this, Batman? You put us behind bars only for us to escape. Your life is meaningless. A charade!
Not meaningless. Satisfying.
Satisfaction is short-lived. Enjoy it while you can, because the next time we meet, you die.
Oh, Bat, you just bring out
I'm
the
Two-Face,
everyone.
I'm scary.
Your enemies, your friends, even your bestest frenemies like Hard here. He's at least halfway interesting these days, and it's all thanks to you.
God's justice. No law.
He's at least halfway
Hey,
interesting.
so
Okay, so I think
two things.
I'm not sure.
Hang on.
I don't know if Azrael has evidence actually, because it is possible for him to not get locked up here. In which case,
I
he
don't
would
know
have
if Azrael has real.
If Azrael has real.
Yeah, if Azrael has real, or if he has real not. Wait, I was going to say something a second ago. Hang on.
Yeah, Azrael doesn't have evidence in the lockup because it's possible that you didn't, have him attack Batman. In which case, he wouldn't be locked up. And you would just have an empty evidence vault for the rest of the game.
Man, I was just going to say two things, and now I forget what both of them were. What were we just doing? We were talking to Harvey Dent.
Yeah, Joker said that he's at least halfway interesting these days.
The villains talk to each other. Made a villain out of him. Yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. Maybe it'll come back to me.
All right, and now onward to the freeze mission.
I'm picking up a distress signal from a stranded cargo vessel. I'm attempting to establish radio contact, but there's too much interference.
Send me the coordinates. I'll investigate.
Wait, where is this actually? Because it's
Hey,
not
what did
giving
Harvey
me
Dent say to
directions.
us?
He said.
Oh, okay. I remembered one of the two things.
He said the next time we meet, you die.
Yeah. Okay, well, one of the two things was this. So, do you have the answer to this question? I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but do you remember in The Dark Knight where Harvey Dent says the words? He says the thing.
He's got enough tanks. I know that much.
He tells Gordon to call him that name that the guys at whatever it was his unit had for him when he was at Internal Affairs, and that was Harvey Two-Face.
Yeah, and then he says Two-Face. Yeah. But no, I'm talking about when he says, okay, then I guess you're right. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And he just kind of says it, and it's like, whoa, what is that from? Was that from something before that movie, or was that invented for that movie? Was that ever said in Batman
It was
before?
It was invented for that movie, I think.
Okay.
It was like,
and I preface this by saying I bet the answer is no, it wasn't in anything before, because that strikes me as like really Christopher Nolan-y, you know? That's like, it's one of those things that's like, it's a very on the nose thing to say, but it's like, you know, it's like, it's not too obvious and doesn't work. It's like, you know, Christopher Nolan. I don't know. And then what was the other thing I was gonna say? Damn.
Would you rather be manning a watchtower like a regular schmuck? No, sir. Shut the hell up. That goes for all of you. Shut up and stay sharp.
No, let's not. Actually, yeah, let's do that, actually, because I don't want to really announce that I'm here just yet. Let's get into the vents.
What's the status on the drone? Systems online. Running clear in all sectors.
Hey, where's Poison Ivy right now?
She's in that tree. Remember, we left her in the tree to
Yeah.
start creating the antitoxin for the scarecrow
Yeah.
gas.
For the cloudburst, yeah. Hey, is it really called the cloudburst?
The distribution system, yeah, that's called the cloudburst.
It's crazy. There's a Smash player named Cloudburst, and like he does these crazy combos where he footstools you, where he like jumps on top of your head and makes you like fall. Like he doesn't attack you, he just boink off the top of your head and you go into tumble state. And he was doing all these crazy combos, and I like saw him in a combo video that was like top 10 footstool combos. And then I went to a fucking Project M tournament in like 2017 here in Arizona, and I started playing against this guy. And he was playing Squirtle. And it was fucking me up. He was moving so fast, and he kept footstooling me. And I turned to him, and I was like, wait, I know who you are. And he was like, so you have heard of me. It was Cloudburst. It was the guy I'd fucking seen in the combo video on YouTube. Like, I didn't know he was an Arizona local. It was nuts. But yeah, his fucking name is Cloudburst. That's his tag. So that's what I think about every time they mention that in this game. Detection imminent! Oh, you got detected.
No, I wasn't detected. The guy's thing was destroyed because I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sabotaged it.
I saw you do that, but I thought because it was still detecting you, there was more than one of those guys.
No.
No, you made it explode when he finishes. I get you.
Yep. All right, where are you at? Oh shit. Let's not. Let's not
but hey,
right now, okay?
I'm gonna spring my ultimate surprise. Are you ready? The cool Batman thing I brought to talk about this episode.
All
in
right.
case this episode ever got boring,
Let's
I
do
brought this. Now I have an image for you. Could you cause you're screen capturing, right?
I am screen capping.
Can you put this up on the screen? This image I'm sending
Or rather,
you?
I'm screen sharing to you. But yes, I will do that in post. But I'm currently clearing the room.
Right.
Describe
just
it to me.
whenever you
Still engage.
You get a chance. You've got to look at it in order to get the true full effect, but I can just describe it to you. So it's from the Batman animated series, one of them, and it's of all the villains sitting in chairs like a jury. Are you familiar with this scene, this episode?
Yeah, I think it's called Trial, where they put Batman on trial.
There's six. Yeah, there's 6 of these people. There's Scarecrow, the Riddler, Harley Quinn, Mad Hatter, Poison Ivy, and some sort of giant gray dude who has a big stupid jaw. I don't know who that is. But
Giant
it's the
gray
Batman
dude with a big
jury.
stupid jaw sounds like Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy. Oh, he's the zombie?
Although I don't recall him being in the animated series.
Well, he's got bumps on his skin and on his head and on his shoulders, and he's gray, but he's wearing blue jeans for pants.
Oh yeah, that's probably Solomon Grundy. I was gonna say because the animated series version of Two-Face, the burnt half of his face is like bluish gray. So for a second I was confused when you said he had bumps on his head.
I get you. But anyway, so it's a picture of these 6 characters sitting in these chairs, and it looks really funny. And I'm going to read to you the person who screen capped it. They had a little conversation over text message about it. Why does the Batman jury look like Alterverse Scooby-Doo cast? And when you look at them, that's really funny. They look like a dark alternate universe Scooby-Doo cast. They have a sort of weird like oddball energy about them. Like they're 6 different characters. Like they're Mystery Incorporated, you know? Anyway, and then the other person said, because they're all just sitting there in college desk chairs, like they're not all wearing silly costumes right now. And then somebody said, I mean, Harley has the she says things wrong. She has like the vocal thing. So if they needed a Scooby, that's her. But admit it, you can hear the front right guy laughing like Scooby. That's what the fucking gray dude would laugh like. He would laugh like Scooby-Doo. But anyway, the point is this is just some stupid text conversation, but then somebody quote tweeted this and they said something amazing. And you need to see the picture in order to truly understand how good this is.
All right, give me a second.
Okay, consider this. Okay, consider this. Batman is incapacitated, and his rogues gallery needs to team up and solve a crime in his stead. Wouldn't that be a great Batman story? Like, Scarecrow, Riddler, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Mad Hatter, and
it would,
Solomon
but like
have
you'd
to
have
team
to
up and be like a Scooby-Doo team and go out there and solve a mystery.
You'd have to come up with a pretty big threat for like the Batman villains to be the ones you're rooting for in this scenario.
Or it could be you purposefully play it like purely for comedy, and you started off by the villains being like, oh shit, there's a crime to be solved. Oh damn, Batman's in the hospital right now. Well, I guess somebody's just gotta solve it then. Otherwise, like, the natural order of things is interrupted. I guess we gotta do this, guys. I saw somebody post a comment that said that, and I was like, yeah, I agree with that. You can just have it be a complete nonsense fest from the beginning.
Yeah, these guys are fucked.